Today I'm sharing how to make a quick animation using Azore's Animate Frames feature. I have my model open here, and this is a model of a section of ductwork in a power plant. And I want to create an animation where the model rotates around so that we can see the full geometry. So right now I am in this ISO view on this inlet side. And I want my animation to rotate the model from the inlet side toward the outlet side over here. If I have two saved views in Azore, I can tell Azore to animate the movement in between the views. So the first step is to create a starting view and an ending view for the animation. Now we're going to start in the inlet view. And if I go into the display menu and choose views, I'm going to create a new view. I'm going to save this one as animation start and press add. Now I can close out of this window and my animation start is in the list of views. Next, I want to save the ending point for the animation, which is the outlet side of the model. Once I have this in the right place, I can go back to the view menu and save this view as well. Let's call this one animation end. Press add, and now it's in my list of views. Back in the model render area, I can verify my two views. If I right click and select animation start, this is where my animation will begin. And then I can choose animation end, and that will be our ending view for the animation. So I'm going to navigate to the file menu and choose create a hard copy. This option can be used in Azore to export hard copy images directly. So let's choose save as bitmap, and then a dialog box will open with all of our image options. We can choose the size of our image. I want this animation to be a standard HD size, so I will keep this selection. Next, I can choose background color, which I want to keep as white. And I have other choices here as to what to include on the image and the size of lines and features. But I want to tell Azore to create a whole set of images that navigate from one view to the other. So I'm going to select this Animate Frames box, and then I get some additional options. Let's see here. I want this rotation video to be about 3 seconds long. So I will bump this value up to 3, and I'm good with the 30 frames per second. If I hover my mouse over the view selection, the bubble help explains that if we select this, we're going to animate between two views. And in this first drop down, we want to choose the starting view for the beginning of the animation. So that's going to be our animation start. And then we're going to choose the final view for the animation end. Now I need to choose a folder location and a file name for my saved images. I have a folder designated called rotate, and then each file will start with the word rotate and a numeric value that Azore will add. So let's press save and press save in the dialog box. You can now see that Azore is getting to work creating each frame of the animation. We will altogether have 90 images saved since I chose the animation to be 3 seconds long with 30 frames in each second. And we're rotating all the way around from that beginning view to the ending view. Okay, once this is complete, let's open the rotate folder on my device. You can see that I now have 90 new images in this folder that walk through my animation frame by frame, and they're all numbered sequentially. The next step would be to put these images into any video compiler to complete the animation. I'm using VirtualDub. Once I am in VirtualDub, I simply choose my image file, rotate 1, and open it. And now all my frames are loaded. And I'm going to set my frame rate at 30 frames per second. And then I can just save this as an AVI file. Now VirtualDub is compiling all of these images into a single video file. At this point, my animation is complete. I can simply access this video file and play it. There you go. A quick way to make an animation in Azore.